I'm Robert Young, and I've got a secret.
I've Got a Secret, starring Garry Moore.
Well, now, good evening. Thank you very much, and welcome to I've Got a Secret and our stellar panel, whom I would like to have you meet immediately. To begin with, there is Bill Cullen.
Stellar Dallas.
And then substituting for Jane Meadows, who will be back with us next week, is a very good friend of ours, Miss Mary Healy. Mary. And next to Mary is Henry Morgan. And for the last time before going into her new Broadway play, Protective Custody, hate to see you go, Faye, but good luck, Faye Emerson. Well, that's the panel, and how about it? You ready to play the game?
All right.
No.
Oh, boy.
Let's have our first contestant, please. Good to see you. Have a seat. Have a seat, buddy. Now, this young man's name is Joey, Joey. And Joey, how old are you?
7.
You're 7 years old? Why don't you sit down and
Yes.
make yourself comfortable? Huh? Now, I'm not going to tell you what Joey's last name is, because if you knew Joey's last name, it's quite possible that you would know about him. So I'm just going to ask him to whisper his secret to me. Joey, will you whisper your secret? To help classify Joey's secret, I will tell you it concerns something that he is going to do, and Mary, just to be nasty, we'll start with you.
Something he's going to do.
Yes.
Well, Joey, let's see, I would like to know perhaps where he's going to do it. Is that the way to begin?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good line. That's a good line to pursue.
Joey, tell me, are you going to do this tonight? Here?
No.
You going to do it here?
I'm going to play
Excuse me, but don't give anything away. He's not going to do it tonight here, no.
He's not going to do it here?
No.
But I mean in the city of New York.
Oh, in the city of New York, yes.
Yes.
Yes. In Manhattan?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
You mean
Are you
yes,
going
don't
to do it indoors?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Indoors. Will there be an audience?
Yes.
There will be an audience.
All right, there's $20 down and $60 to go, and we go to Henry Morgan.
Oh, beautiful girl.
I think I got this boy lined up. Should I skip or what?
Oh, you mean you think you read about it somewhere?
Yeah.
Well, then would you disqualify yourself, Henry?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks. See you later.
Sweet.
Faisy, we'll go on to you. Henry's going to disqualify.
Dear Henry. I mean, oh, dear. Henry.
I liked it better the other way.
Never mind, he's not an orchestra leader. There's no beard. How could he be?
That's right.
But if this is, I may just have to disqualify myself, too.
You
because,
just did.
It may be that this is the young man that I've read about, too, and it wouldn't be fair.
All right, disqualify yourself.
I can disqualify myself, Joey, if you'll allow me.
All right, now we go to Bill Cullen.
Well, it's ridiculous because I did a show with Joey about a week ago. And it's the most disqualified panel in the history of television, so I disqualify
leaves
myself.
poor Mary out all by herself.
girl in the world here.
That I know, but it doesn't help her with this question.
Because I haven't read about him and I haven't worked with him, but I'll tell you what.
Yes.
He suggests I disqualify myself because I'm lonesome.
Yeah.
No, really, I would like to guess, though. I saw Joey with something in his hand.
Yeah.
And it looked to me like a recording.
Yeah.
So from what I heard around here, a few little hints. Could it be that Joey is an orchestra leader?
Yes, he is an orchestra leader.
And he is going to conduct an orchestra.
Yes.
Ah, but what orchestra?
True.
What orchestra was
Glenn Gray?
Not a jazz orchestra.
He says it's not a jazz orchestra. He's losing money for himself.
The Philharmonic in Carnegie
It must
Hall
have
or
to be
something
the
of the sort.
It has to be.
Well, as a matter of fact,
Oh,
I'll
no,
tell you
the
what
Symphony of the Air.
What I'm going to do, I'm going
Symphony
to
of the
blow
Air.
the whole thing. I'm going to give him the $80. This is Joey Alfidi, who on November 18th is going to conduct the Symphony of the Air Orchestra in Carnegie Hall. That is the orchestra that Toscanini used to conduct. And also on November 24th, he is conducting a special children's concert in White Plains, New York. Now, this remarkable young man started his musical career at the age of 11 months. And his father, Frank Alfidi, is a music teacher and who gave him a small accordion. And he loved
in the paper, it said his name is Amalfi.
Amalfi. You're calling him Alfidi.
His name is Alfidi, A-L-F-I-D-I.
Well, there's a typographical error. That's
Well, we're not going to buy that paper.
There can't be two of these kids, I'll guarantee you.
We were thinking of the other 7-year-old conductors.
Oh, you see, that's why you lost the money.
Yeah,
Joey,
me too.
will you go on down the orchestra pit? Joey plays 12 instruments, as a matter of fact, but he doesn't belong to the union, so the union had to give a special permission for him to play tonight, and they only gave us permission for 4 instruments. I think it's kind of interesting. So, Joey, if you will start whenever you're ready, you're on, good friend. That was Rhapsody in Blue, and you heard Johnny Lapadula accompanying Joey on the accordion in the background. Now the trombone. Now get on over to the bass fiddle, Joey. Oops, there goes the trombone. Over to the bass fiddle. Rush on over to the vibraphone now, buddy. Hey! Good job, Joey. Now, you've been trying to give me something ever since you came out here. What is it? This is a surprise. In the
Well,
almost
Gary, I have a record from Russ Morgan. It's I Will Always Believe in Santa Claus. It's a Christmas record in the Santa Claus March. This is for you. And I got a record for everybody at the end.
Well, and you're on it too, huh? Well, now, wait a minute. Don't go away. Don't go away now. We got something for you. Here's one of our... This is International Plug Night. Here is one of our I've Got a Secret games. Here's the $80 that you won. A carton of Winston...
No.
For your father, a carton of Winston cigarettes. You're too young to smoke no matter what. Joey Alfidi. I say he's too young to smoke. I don't know. Probably with all of his other accomplishments, he's up to 2 packs a day by now.
I heard he just got divorced.
Now, may we have our next contestant, please? Hi, buddy. Will you tell the audience, please, what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Freddy Renucci. I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Now, Freddie, if you remember, was on our show last October 10th, but we got him out here just in time to be introduced, and we didn't get a chance to do his secret, so we've invited him back tonight. Now, finally, Freddie, if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll get it done this time. To help classify Mr. Renucci's secret, it concerns something that he did. And, Bill, let's start at the top again with you.
Freddie, is this something you did that nobody else has done?
No.
Is this something you've done differently than somebody else has done?
Possibly.
Did you do this faster than anyone else did?
Freddie, I think we would have to say that probably you did it in more or less the same fashion as other people have done it before you, don't you think?
Well,
So as not to mislead them, because they'll go for fastest or trickiest or which is
Well,
not
you
the
did
secret.
something that other people have done, and you did it pretty much in the same way they've done it. Is that right?
$20 down and $60 to go, and we go to Mary Healy again, please.
Well, this thing that you've done, was it amusing?
well, partly.
You enjoyed it.
Yes, very much.
You yourself enjoyed it.
Yes, I did.
Did you do it outdoors?
No.
You did it indoors.
Mm-hmm.
Were you alone when you did it?
No. No.
That'd be pretty hard to do, as a matter of fact, wouldn't it?
Were there many people there?
A few people.
I mean, a big crowd?
No, 5 or 6.
Not a real audience in the audience sense. $40 down and $40 to go, and we go to Henry.
Well, I was just thinking if what Fred did was no different from what anybody else ever did, or you didn't do it in any different way, or there's nothing outstanding about it, and it's not faster or slower, what's the secret?
It's a matter of opinion.
If
Well,
you
all
will
right.
plow ahead, you will find that there is
But seriously,
this is an opportunity that doesn't
Whereas,
come to us all in our lifetime.
how's that?
Nothing.
Were members of your family there?
No.
Is this in your own house?
No.
Was it a public building?
Yes, I'd say so.
Don't do me a favor. I mean, was it in the nature of a hall of some kind?
No.
$60 down and $20 to go, and Miss Faye.
Freddie, was this, did this involve another person closely? I mean,
Yes.
was it anybody on this panel?
No.
Was it somebody we would know?
Yes.
Somebody in show business?
Yes.
A lady?
No.
A gentleman?
Yes.
Natural. Well, there are only 2. Is it anybody on this stage?
No.
But a name we'd all know.
Oh, yes.
And you had
I'm sorry, panel, you have blown it. What was your next question going to be? It's too late, but what was it going to be?
I don't think I'll ask it now.
All right, save it for the next question. Whom did it concern?
Elvis Presley.
What did you do for Elvis?
I cut his hair.
Henry, think twice before you speak.
Well, I just want to know why you didn't finish.
This week you answer the mail. All right? What were the circumstances surrounding this? How did you happen to do it?
Well, Rudy and I operate a barber shop at the Warwick Hotel.
Yeah.
And Elvis stopped there with his friends.
Where I know you from.
What are you
Yes.
doing in a hotel barber shop?
Yes, Faye.
Yes, Faye.
And
I know somebody else's hair he cuts. Go ahead.
that's right, Skitch Henderson.
That's right.
So you were sitting in your
And,
barber shop, and Elvis came in. Did you recognize him?
Yeah, no, I didn't know who he was. Elvis came in with his traveling companion, some fellow they called the Weasel.
The who?
The weasel.
The Weasel.
Let him answer the mail.
He didn't say it.
And,
Did anything unusual happen while you were cutting his hair?
why, yes, this Weasel cautioned me. He says, just don't touch his sideburns.
Freddie?
He actually stood guard over me just so that I wouldn't.
Well, there are millions of young ladies who are awfully glad you didn't. They would be broken-hearted tonight. Thank you very much for being with us. The money that you have won, of course, is already in your possession. Here is
Thank
your
you.
carton of Winston's, and Freddie, nice to finally have you. Tell me if I have time to read a letter now that we're on this subject. No? I got the funniest letter from an Elvis Presley fan today. I'll read you just the first paragraph. I won't read you the whole thing. It says, starts out, Dear Garry Moore. I was watching your dumb old program, and I heard what you said about Elvis Presley, and you are dumb, 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 dumb. I'm jealous, and stupid, and dumb. And it goes on for a whole page, and on the back it says, I love Elvis with all my heart and soul, but I don't even like you because you are just dumb. Before we meet our special guest tonight, before we have our Winston movie, we're going to have to ask you to take a short trip out to the soundproof room. Do not take any blindfolds with you. You will not need them any time tonight. Now, there's very little that I can add to what you already know about our guest star tonight. Most of you at home probably watched his own show, Father Knows Best, earlier in the evening, unfortunately on another network. Aside from being a fine actor and a good friend of mine, he has done probably more than anybody in television to glorify the simple virtues of the American home. Here is Mr. Robert Young. Hi, Bob. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Very nice to be here.
Nice to have you, sir. What is your secret?
Are you sure that the panel can't hear us?
They're out.
Oh.
Done.
Well, when I found out that this was going to be the last performance for some time at least of Miss Faye Emerson, it struck me that it might be fun to have as a secret a party for her, a dinner for her this evening after the show.
Hey, that's a great secret. Where are you going to have this party?
In Miss Emerson's dining room.
You mean after the show, the whole cast goes up to Faye's house and we have a party in her dining room?
Oh, no. I had all of the dining room furniture brought down here. It's right back in there.
Robert, you mean...
I mean that I thought that in order to make Faye more comfortable and happy in surroundings that she liked, was familiar in, that we had all of the china, silverware, all of her wonderful crystal transported right down here, and it's right back there.
And you will see it at the same moment that Faye Emerson sees it. Now, here's how we did it. We got in touch with Tracy Miller, Faye's secretary, and we found out that Faye would be rehearsing all day today and so wouldn't get a chance to get home. So we sent a big United Vans truck like this, United Van Lines truck, over to Faye's house, and with the use of their pre-planning method, they completely dismantled her dining room in 1 hour and brought it all over here in one of their sanitized trucks. After a great deal of convincing, we also persuaded Faye's housekeeper, Corinne Campbell, to let go of the silverware and the china. So let's see if the panel can guess that Bob Young is giving a party tonight for Faye Emerson in her own dining room with her own furniture. All right, let's bring them back in here. And I just hope she ain't going to kill us both of us.
I hope what you said about the van line is true.
Well, all right, friends. Here comes the panel back. Mary, all by herself. Come now.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Bill.
Pursued by
Faye.
Bill. You all know Bob Young.
Henry, how are you?
Now then, panel, this concerns something that Mr. Young is going to do. And where did we leave off the last time?
We're a lot closer to you than we are now.
Either my glasses are broke or something happened here.
All right, Faye, let's start. This is your last night. Let's start this with you. Your last night for a while.
Oh, dear. Is this something you're going to do?
That's correct.
Will you do it on the stage tonight?
Yes.
Is it a physical action?
Oh, yes.
Are any of us involved in it?
Yes.
All of us?
Yes.
Will we like it?
I hope so.
I'll bet we don't.
Oh, I hope so.
But will you touch us?
I'd love to.
It won't be necessary, unfortunately.
I intend to.
Does it need all this room, sir?
What, dear?
Does it need all this room?
Yes.
We seem to be so far apart.
Yes, your desk has been moved back for reasons which will become obvious later.
I see. When do we start?
Faye, let's cut this off. I'm going to surrender the full $80 to Bob Young. I'll tell you what
thank
the
you very
secret
much.
is.
I need it.
You sure do. I know, poor man. Bob Young heard that this was your last night on the show before going into your play, and he thought it would be nice if on your last night he gave you a farewell party. So, Faye, tonight Bob has arranged a magnificent farewell party for you. Bob, will you help me pull the desk back, please?
Yes, I certainly will, Garry.
Now, Faye, in giving a party...
Oh, come on.
We wanted you to be in a place that you were...
Oh,
you
this is
felt
going to be
good
something
about.
dreadful, I know.
Faye, will you come out here?
Yes, sir? I wish I was dead.
Oh, you won't in a minute.
No, you're going to love this. We wanted you to feel, we wanted you to feel warm about this whole party. And so if you'll open the curtains, please, and we'll have the party set right back there. Hey, take us on a tour. Take us on a tour.
Once before you did this to me, you brought my icebox here.
Oh, that was nothing.
Oh, look what they did to me.
Take us on a tour. Show us
We
what
even
these
stole the
pieces
food,
are.
too.
Oh, good heavens, I've been meaning to have that couch recovered for so long.
What's the bird cage with no bird?
The bird cage, we had some drafts in the house, and also it's a very old French bird cage, but it isn't narrow enough for the finches, and the finches got through, and also I had a couple of cats that were terribly predatory.
Hungry.
But I love the bird cage, though, and we'll get more of them. I brought this back from Istanbul.
Oh, great. It's a what?
KLM. I'm glad to get that in. Royal Dutch Airlines brought that back for me. I bought that in Istanbul. My last trip, remember?
Yeah, what is it?
Bed warmer?
It's a charcoal burner.
Oh.
And you use it either outside just to keep things warm, or you can actually, cook over it. Isn't
Well,
it
now
neat?
explain to me how they did this, because I
Boy,
wasn't
am I
there.
glad they polished it. You should have seen it 2 days ago.
See? How did they get the mantelpiece out of your house?
I don't know. I'm afraid to go home.
We only lost 2 bricks, honey.
I'll kill you all.
Say, panel, will you all come on over here? We haven't got time to take the complete guided
Don't you
tour.
like these chairs?
Wonderful.
Faye, sit in one of them.
Right now.
Sit in here. Mary, why don't you go there, sit next to Bob Young?
Italian chairs. Look at them. I paid $15 a piece for them, and I think they're
Henry, Bill.
6 years old.
This is larger than your room.
Next one. Oh, yes, next one. Yes.
Oh, say, by the way, Faye, one thing you didn't notice. The background here is a photograph actually taken of the back wall of Faye's dining room. This is the big picture window looking out into the terrace in the back of the house. And it's the exact size. Now, we only need one thing to make this place look complete. Can you let it in, please?
Here it comes.
Oh, there's a small hole, but somebody up there loves you. Faye,
Garry, can I just say one thing to the
Sure.
housewives of America? Do they understand how I feel? There's a party tomorrow for a couple of 100 people for you, sir, in my house.
That's right.
What does my house look like tonight?
It'll
We'll
all
have it
be
all
back.
back.
It'll all be back exactly in place by 10 o'clock tomorrow night. The 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. The United Van Lines, in cooperation with the Beverly Storage Company, are going to have it all there exactly as it was when they replaced it.
They
Bob,
better.
let's get the champagne going, huh? And the caviar.
Oh, how wonderful.
Don't ring it because nobody comes.
Don't you love this table? Look.
Yeah, caviar, champagne.
Champagne?
Sure, boy. Hot diggity
That's
dog.
the uninvited guest over there.
Hey, and they're my glasses,
I may pour
too.
this down somebody's...
And my plates and my silver.
We've been walking on tippy toe
My
all day
napkins.
long. Hey, that was mine, buddy. Oh, I didn't realize.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're pretty skimpy with that.
Somebody got rid of it in a hurry.
Glasses, yes.
There we are.
No, they're not expendable. No.
You make the toast? Make
Bob, you make the
Faye,
toast.
on behalf of the
Certainly.
gang here and
Girls can sit. Yeah, girls can sit.
all of
Girls
your
can sit.
friends of your legion, we'd like to wish you only the most wonderful success in your new venture in the play, and all of our love.
And Bob, having made the toast as actor to actress, sharing emotions which are common to all actors and actresses, and we wish you all the best of everything in your play, Faye. All I can say for those of us here on I've Got a Secret is we wish you success, but not too much. You know, don't be gone too long. Have a hit, but then come back.
Oh, thank you,
You know,
darling.
Can we get tickets, Faye?
Oh, darling, of course, opening night.
Naturally.
But come opening night because that may be the only one. You never know.
No, I hear this one is I hear this one is real great. When do you open, Faye?
A week from tonight in New Haven.
And what theater in New York when?
In New York, Christmas week or the first week in January. I don't know quite yet. We don't know. We're waiting for the right theater.
Well, let's all wish you
Faye,
let's all wish you a Merry Christmas in advance.
Gary, I have a
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. Can I say anything?
Good night.
Travel arrangements for I've Got a Secret are made through United Airlines. United Airlines flies our contestants with red carpet service and DC-7 mainliners. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is John Cannon.